Well, welcome back, everybody. This is not really a My Zone special. It's like I went to a meeting at the South Cobb Community Center where we were talking about the upcoming SPLOST referendum. So if you're not really into politics or anything, you may just want to go somewhere else for the next. Just cut me off. But if you live in Cobb or Metro Atlanta, you may want to stick around. Well, Joel Cope. He opened the meeting, excuse me, by introducing all the MIC officials. And then last night's meeting was mainly about the regional, well, like I just said, the regional transportation referendum and T SPLOST. The T SPLOST election will be taking place, the early election from July 23rd to the 27th. You can vote out in Marietta on Whitlock at the Government Center. Oh, get this, CCT does not provide a route out there. So that shows you how far we got to go with this. Okay, now Metro Atlanta was voted the ninth most congested city in the United States. Well, I figured that due to that's like our television ratings or something. We're like number 7 or 8 on the Nielsen ratings or something. Anyway, the audience wrote out a bunch of questions concerning SPLOST, including myself, which I brought up this $4 million Marietta Transfer Center that does not provide hourly service in certain areas of the county, like Ackworth, West Marietta, various parts of Vinings, and none of those keynote speakers could answer that question. They just brought somebody up there to kind of pacify what I said, or what I asked, excuse me. Well, anyway, it was mainly a boring meeting, and except some of them got hot about the taxes maybe going up. That's just the way it is. But they don't realize that if it weren't for SPLOST, we wouldn't have the East-West connector. I mean, we have a nice ride from Austell to Cumberland Mall. They forget all about that. So anyway, let me share with you some of the information from others. This guy named James gave me this card here. It says vote no on July 31st. The Transportation Investment Act, $8.5 billion for 10 years for a 1% sales tax. If you want to know more about James's people, you go to www.tsplost.info. Or you can write the Georgia Taxpayers Alliance Incorporated, at gataxpayer@gmail.com. And here's the other side. The regional transportation referendum, the ones that want you to vote for it. Hope you can see it. It says you have the chance to vote on a penny sales tax to fund transportation and improvements all over Metro Atlanta. Learn about the projects around the region and in your community at www.metroatlantatransportationvote.com. And it says vote on July 31st. And here's a lot of other stuff, and I'm not going to get into. I mean, you can go to the website if you want to know more about that. Now, here's another one. It says the 2012 Regional Transportation Referendum in Cobb County. What does it mean to you? Well, it says commuters in Metro Atlanta spend an average of 60.2 minutes on a round trip to Atlanta, which isn't surprising. That's about what mine was like 40 when I worked down there. I worked down on Fulton Industrial Boulevard. It was like 20 miles round trip, something like that, to midway down Fulton Industrial Boulevard on Scenic Drive. They don't have no website on this. Oh yes they do, excuse me. If you want to know more about this one, go to www.transfer Atlanta.com, or you can email them at Cobb at Atlanta.com, whichever you want to do. Now here's some other things that went on. Mableton Improvement Coalition. If you live in the 30126 area, I strongly suggest you join us. It's not but $5 a year. We have upcoming events like a candidates forum on July the 19th, and of course election day July the 30th. And for more, go to mableton.org or www.mableton.org for more on this. And a couple of sponsors from Mableton Day I wanted to plug. One's the Mableton Farmers Market. They grow produce right across the street from the Mabel House complex. And they're open on Thursdays from now through September from 8:30 to 12:30. So if you're not working and you're in need for some fresh vegetables or fresh fruit, I strongly suggest you give them, pay them a visit up there at the Mabel House. And one of the main sponsors who's selling pizza at the Mableton Day was New York Syracusa's Pizzeria. I hope I pronounced it right. It says great food, better people. And for more information on them, go to www.siracusas.com. And it's located on the east-west connector in Smyrna, right next to the Wells Fargo. So it's easy to find. It's an easy drive from Austell. Well, that's about all I have to say to you. I'm very disappointed that nobody could answer my question about the $4 million transfer center that's not really serving the whole county. I mean, good grief, you could purchase a lot of buses for $4 million and serve those communities on an hourly basis. Maybe they might consider reopening 35 and 70 if they were to, I think if they'd go all the way to the transfer center and went on an hourly schedule, I think we could bring them back. Well, that's about all I have to say is thank you for your time, and we'll see you whenever I'm ready to talk to you again. Thank you.